Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am doing another PSA and surprisingly doing it again when we're having bad weather. We are getting towards the summer season, but for the last few days it's been rainy, very cloudy, overcast. The winds are high. I'm going to try and show you a little bit of where I am at the moment. This is in Tarpon Bay on the bayfront, and at the moment, this is actually a construction site. So I'm not sure how much of that was filmed properly because I'm just using my phone. There's no editing involved in these videos, so bear with me. So this site is, as I said, on the bayfront in Tarpon Bay, and at the moment there is a whole new docking facility that is being built here. In addition to the weather being very bad, so it doesn't really add to the aesthetic. But this is a very beautiful site. Believe it or not, this is one of my best shelling spots here in Tarpon Bay. And when the work is completed on the dock, it will be a very beautiful and also efficient spot, because this is where the fishermen of Tarpon Bay would come and they would bring their catch at the end of the day, and people can come and buy fresh fish. They can have them clean, they can have them bagged right here on the spot. So that's really good. My PSA today is about the utilities in Eleuthera, and this is for my Live with a Local program. One of the reasons why I only do the program during the months of that are cooler. So the program opens on the 1st of October and it closes the 1st of May the following year. So it runs for 7 months, and the program does not run in the height of the hurricane season for obvious reasons. No one wants to be planning a vacation to the Caribbean where we are in the hurricane belt. So vacations being interrupted because of storms is quite possible. So it's best to capitalize on when you want a vacation. Whether you're vacationing in the winter or the summer, it's advisable that you get some sort of travel insurance, because you never know what can happen, and things will happen. But the Live with a Local program during the summer months, and it's closed for eventual storms, but it's also the time when I would do repairs and upgrades to the property. Now, I am a part of the Solo Female Travelers group. They are on Facebook. They are on YouTube as well. And this group is where I really find a lot of like-minded women. As I've said before, I've started the Live with a Local Eleuthera, Bahamas for Women Only program because I've always wanted to travel. And when I travel, I would want to have a host that I live with, a female host, around the world. And for me, the host and the guide is the best way to slow travel, to authentic travel. So because that is one of the things I've always wanted, that is what I gravitated towards in doing. I love meeting females and I love traveling vicariously through them. So the solo female travelers group, they have a lot of women in their group where the women are not just looking for a vacation, an exclusive vacation at the resort. Of course, you have all different types of women looking for all different types of things, but a fair amount of them are into slow travel and are into having an authentic experience in the locations where they vacation. So, with my Live with the Local program, you're living in my home and you're getting to see life as it really is for a local. During the summer months, our utilities are even worse than they are during the winter because of the overload. And that was normally the case, but in the last few years, in the last several years, because Eleuthera has become so popular, it seems as if everybody wants to come to Eleuthera. Not only come to vacation, but also come to live. On the street where I live, when I moved into my home 21 years ago, it was just me and four other neighbors. And in the last 7 years, there has been about 15 new houses in the area. It has really stressed the, I'm getting distracted because they're digging the dock. I'm just going to turn you around really, really quick to see this. So like I said, we're on a construction site. So the utilities on the island have been really stressed because of all the new construction. And this is across the island, but particularly in South Eleuthera, South and Central Eleuthera. There's been a lot of development. There's been a lot of people returning home. And that is good in a sense, but also the infrastructure was not prepared for it. We should have been prepared for it, and we have not been. So I really want any potential visitors that I host to understand that the utilities at the moment are not as reliable as they should be. For me to invest in a generator for when the electricity goes off and a pumping water system, it would be just too expensive. It would in fact be, I would end up losing a whole lot of money which I don't have. So that is not feasible to have a generator and to have a water pump tank system. I do have water storage that is quite efficient because I have a 55-gallon drum that's inside the house where I can use to get water in the event that the water goes off. But just to let you know that the electricity going off, the water going off is a constant issue on Eleuthera at the moment. And it has been that way for too long now. My phone and internet service is pretty reliable, but of course, if the electricity is off, the internet is off. So those are things we have to bear in mind when it comes to having an authentic stay. There are many Airbnb rentals that rent for $300-$400 a night, and they don't have generators. So you have cases where the renters may have to end up checking out and going elsewhere because of the issue with generators. And mind you, I am not for generators generally. These diesel fuel just spewing all the time with generators, not to mention the noise. The noise actually drives me crazy. So when it comes to electrical outages, as much as I can bear, I prefer to adjust and to, okay, if the electricity is off, it's during the daytime, let's pack up and let's go to the beach. If it's during the nighttime, I keep the windows open. But generally, I'm not for generators. I have an issue with them, and the scent of the diesel and the noise, it's just a little too much for me. But this is just a PSA that Eleuthera's utilities are really not what it should be because of all this added development that we're having. So bear that in mind. The island is still, though, with a lot of charm, with a lot of potential, and my program is for women who really want to vacation beyond Airbnb, for women who want to immerse themselves in local culture, want to relax, because we still have so many accessible, beautiful beaches that you can go to. And it's for the woman who wants to do shelling trips, do tours, because on a rainy day like today, if you get in your car and you drive from one section of the island to the next, you will find that you have different weather because the island is that long. With 110 miles, you more or less can have different atmosphere, different environments as you drive along. So if you're interested in the Live with a Local, you can comment. You can let me know of your intentions. We do have a private Facebook group, and you can send me a friend request on Facebook for at Sherelle Wallace and ask to be added to the Live with a Local group. This is a very niche program, very much so for women who are seeking what this program offers, and luckily there are women who are seeking that. I'm very happy to know that around the world, women travelers are now finding places that they can stay where they are safe and they are with a local person. So let me know if you're interested in the program, and I hope to welcome you to Eleuthera.